Race.
Yeah, Cory's out there, isn't he?
So State Farm Stadium, it's tomorrow. So Cory, are they running inside? That makes a lot of sense because you're out of the heat.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, and, you know, formerly, we've covered the Spartan Race for many years, and often it is done out in the raw desert, away from people, and so it's not as big a spectator sport when it's done that way, but here we are in the confines, if you can call it that, of State Farm Stadium. It's enormous, of course, if you've ever been here for a ball game, but this place is going to be filled up with the sounds of athletes in motion. Yeah, look at their faces. Yeah, take a look at them now because they're about to get into action. And in fact, folks, this course doesn't run itself. So chop, chop. Let's see how it works. And Andrew Lucero is with us. You're one of the trainers for this event. We'll kind of watch over here. We're going to see a couple of pieces of the equipment. But describe the Spartan Race and what people are going to see when they get out here.
So for the Spartan Race, you see lots of obstacles that require athleticism, that require strength. Some of them require some technique, some skill work, but basically the Spartan races require, basically the Spartan races, they're meant to be challenging. They're meant to get you out of your comfort zone a little bit and do something that, requires you to, be strong, be fast, but at the same time it's inclusive for all skill levels.
Gotcha. So you have probably have some first-timers at every event, right?
Absolutely.
How do they train for something like this? You just have to be in the best shape you can be and then just launch yourself, or are there things that people do at home to get ready for these events?
Yeah, and that's the nice thing about it is that there's lots of different ways to train for a Spartan race. So there's people that work out, you do resistance training. There's people that do plyometric kind of exercise. There's people that just like to run or a whole combination of everything. So
is the point, you want to come in first, I assume, but I assume also that people are setting personal goals in an event like this.
Absolutely. So you do have your competitors that want to get the fastest time as possible, but that's not for everybody, and that's perfectly fine. So a lot of people will like to go in a group to do it with people that they know and they enjoy that camaraderie with their friends.
Gotcha. Well, we've got a Chicago girl here. What's your first name?
Rebecca.
And what city do you live in back there?
I live in Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Oh, my gosh. My friend Tom Ferguson from Prospect Heights went to Hershey, the whole thing. Well, you could be doing any kind of racing. What do you like about the Spartan Race? Give me 10 quick seconds.
I just love the obstacle part of it. I did a lot of running before Spartan, and it's really boring to run. Yeah. So Spartan really makes it exciting and incorporates a lot of, you have to be strong, you can't just be fast.
Well, it shows. Yeah. Well, you get after it. And again, the big race is tomorrow. Next time we get together, Andrew and Joseph, his pal, will give us the deets on when you can get out here and see these athletes in action. Troy, Celeste, I don't know.
Any one of those things.
This ring stuff.
The ring things we'd be finished.
The rope climb. Can Fergus climb?
No, look at him go.
Look at this gal right here.
Knee.
She is amazing.
Yeah, I have an injured knee, Troy.
That?
Otherwise, I'd be.
I know.
Oh, Tom's got a lot of upper body strength, but he skips a lot of leg days, so,
You can't tell that when you see him in shorts. Love you, Tom.
Did you see Cory work that spear?
What's going on, Cory? You got some spear training?
What do you have underneath that shirt? Huge muscles.
Look, I'm not saying I went varsity as a freshman in spear throwing, but I distinguished myself pretty well by the time I got to be a sophomore. You can't letter in spear, unfortunately, at Millersburg High School. But Joseph Batista is with us. Come on over here, friend. Thanks for getting up early and go ahead, let's see some action over here, for sharing all of these athletes with us. Now, your job is to coach these folks, right? Yes. And this is not your average, nice shot, your average athletic endeavor. How do you get your own skills, and then how do you impart them to these folks?
Well, as an SGX coach with Spartan, our job is to help people run, jump, climb, throw. These are skills that we use as human beings, and we're basically giving them the tools by putting them in front of these obstacles, and that's how their training revolves around.
Nice work, by the way. Got him right in the eyeball. That's what we're after. Hey, Steven, right? Good to see you. And I know you've got a pretty big team going here. Tell me about Cholo Fit.
XCT Crew. All right, we're representing XCT Crew this year for the second time at the Spartan Stadium. Pretty excited.
How many folks you got going?
We We're at 49, but right now we're at 60. 60.
Wow, you must be the biggest team going.
We got the biggest team.
Congratulations. Well, as we head down the way here, again, this has to be one of the most fun elements for your competitors. I would assume that maybe what we're about to see might not be as fun.
Well, it's one of the big strength challenges
Look at
here. This is called the Herc hoist. And we have a weighted sandbag that they have to hoist that weight all the way up and set it all the way back down to the ground.
And now, as we watch what's happening here, Andrew, swing our way as well. Give us an idea of when fans should come out tomorrow. What's it cost? Who can come? What time? And all of that.
So registration is still open if there are people that are interested in running in the race. So they can go to Spartan.com. They can look up the event page here, or they can look up the event page for this race and sign up, or they can even come out to the venue tomorrow and register on site.
Very good. Well, it's going to be exciting for sure. We're watching some coaching going on right now. And, I'm going to, while you're down there, I know you got about 12 medals around your neck earlier. You've competed. Yeah, you just hold that there. I know it's heavy. Where have you competed?
Laughlin, Big Bear, and a whole bunch of other places in California.
Well, thanks for coming out to Arizona for us. Again, it's going to be a big day. Spartan Race Stadion is what we call it. And this place is going to be jumping tomorrow. What time should we show up?
So I think the doors open at 6. Depending on when you race, you probably want to show up, I would say, at least an hour early just to give yourself some time, get familiar.
It's a trash talk.
But yeah.
Andrew, Joseph, thanks a lot. Come on out. State Farm Stadium's the place. And we'll see you all in just a bit.
That is so